Good evening, owners, and welcome to the Saturday Night Special update for Peanut Butter Jelly Time. This is a Week 4 update, very late. I think I've been doing either written or video updates now for 3 years. This is the 4th year. I've had some Thursdays, I've had some Fridays, I've never had a Saturday. So we're going to take advantage of that, and I'll tell you what, this Saturday Night Special brought to you this evening by Fat Tire, Fort Collins' favorite beer from the New Belgium Brewing Company. Enjoy responsibly. Let's get to the games. Our game of the week saw the Rockers beating rookie T-Dub 98-91. The Rockers were led by their pickup of the week, the 49ers D, who scored 43 points, including 3 defensive touchdowns. T-Dub, down by almost 30 points going into Monday night, fought back valiantly but fell short. He was led by that Monday night high scorer, Aaron Rodgers, with 26 points. High scorer this week. This is big. This is big. Last week, game of the week. This week, high scorer, the Monkeys. Monkeys topped Loose Cannons 118-96. The head monkey this week was Eli Manning with 25 points, including 3 touchdowns. The Loose Cannons had 2 in double digits, and they combined for over half of his points. Steve Smith, that's the new Steve Smith, NYG, had 27, including 2 touchdowns, and Ronnie Brown had 25, also with 2 touchdowns. The Monkeys have had impressive back-to-back weeks with wins over Loose Cannons, previously undefeated, and the Pilot Lights, and they're moving up in the world. Congratulations to the Monkeys. Pitons, another team on the way up, finally break into the win column as they paced a 110-58 shellacking on everybody's favorite whipping boy, Big Daddy. Final here, 110-58. Pitons only 1-3, but are the 3rd highest scorer in the league. Were led by the Texans D with 30 points and Cutler with 23, including 3 touchdowns. Big Daddy only had 1 in double digit. Brett Favre had 28 points in his revenge game versus the Green Bay Packers. Big Daddy drops to 1-3 and his familiar spot at the bottom of the power rankings. Master Killer also scored 110 this week, winning a close one versus Cats with Guns, who ended up with 94. Master Killer had 5 in double digits this week and were led by the arm of Phillip Rivers and his 26 points. Cats actually had 6 in double digits, led by Brady's 21. The win puts Master Killer at 2-2 and in a 3-way tie for first place in the Stewie division with T-Dub and the Chili Dogs. Speaking of the Dogs, the reason they are now 2-2 is they fell to Super Simon 86-52. Simon had 4 in double digits, led by Peyton Manning with 26 on 353 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Dogs had as many in double digits, 2, as they had with 0 points. And they were led by Kyle Orton. Yes, that Kyle Orton. He was the lone bright spot with 21 points. Finally, the Pilot Lights avenged last week's loss with a 92-77 win over the Headbangers. The Lights were led by their D, New Orleans Saints, with 34 points, 12 of that coming from defensive touchdowns, including a club record 99-yard pick 6. The Headbangers had 3 in double digits and were led by Carson Palmer with 21 in what obviously from these double-digit highlights was a week that was led by quarterbacks and defenses. The pick'em standings. The Lights led the week with 5 correct picks, but that's only enough to move them into 3rd place. There are 3 tied for first place at 16 points, the Cats, the Dogs, and the Rockers. 2 are tied at 2nd, that's the Monkeys and the Headbangers, with 14, and then come the Lights. The Survivor Pool saw no elimination this week. Mike, Alec, and George all advanced with wins from San Francisco and Chicago. A couple of big games this week. We've got the 2-2 Cats with Guns versus the 3-1 Loose Cannons. Loose Cannons looking to break out of their tie with Super Simon for the lead in the Quagmire division as the Cats are trying to maintain pace at 2nd place in their division. The Monkeys 2-2 versus the Chili Dogs, who were 2-2. Both of those guys, the Chili Dogs trying to maintain that first place in Stewie. The Monkeys not trying to lose any ground in Brian. And Super Simon 3-1 versus Master Killer at 2-2. Again, Super Simon, Loose Cannons tied at the top of Quagmire, and Master Killer trying to hold his own in his division as well. So there you go. We're already it's 8 o'clock. Like 17 hours away from kickoff on Sunday. Sorry for the lateness. It's just one of those weeks when you don't have the time. So we will see you in just a few days. Enjoy the games tomorrow and on Monday, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Bye.